I woke up feeling groggy, kind of like the feeling that you get when you take NyQuil the night before. I felt like I was having flu-like symptoms. And I said, you know what, just deal with it, press through. You're only gonna work a half day that day. I went to work still feeling really bad. I got a referral the next day to see a gastroenterologist. And a week after that, I had my first colonoscopy at the age of 34. Cancerous growth has metastasized in my colon, part of the lymphatic tissue and part of my liver. And then I was diagnosed with stage 2C colon cancer. At 34, really having your mortality handed to you one day to the next was horrifying. I'm the first in my family to have this type of cancer. And I was really shocked. I didn't know what to feel, what to think, but I knew that for some part of me, I know everything was gonna be all right. And having the American Fidelity piece for both the disability portion and the cancer portion really eased my mind when it came to my finances, because the last thing I wanted to think about was my bills. I'm already dealing with my mortality, you know? The last thing I want to worry about is, I have to pay my car payment. How am I going to do that? Or I have to pay my mortgage. How am I going to do that? And that was all taken care of so I could focus on getting better. It's 1, 2, 3 ABC Easy. I downloaded the app on the phone, got all the required documents from my doctor's offices, and a lady by the name of Jody called me up to follow up with me. Hey, Mr. Rodriguez, I want to let you know that your claims have been received and followed up with you. If you want to get set up for direct deposit, et cetera, we can go ahead and do that over the phone. She even followed up with the letter. And it was just seamless. 7 days after, I had my payment in my bank account. 7 days after that, I had another payment. It was really easy. It was working in sync with my employers. I mean, the best customer service, I have to say, honestly. I've dealt with other insurance before, and it's the dreaded long wait line on the phone and the elevator music. I didn't get that. I waited, connect the call, and I was connected to a representative. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. You know, at the end of the day, you have to take care of yourself as much as you can. I don't know what I would have done without having the insurance that I have and the coverage for American Fidelity, honestly. I would have probably had to sell my car, sell my belongings. I don't know. You know, my dad used to say, going through life is a lot easier being happy than it is sad. You have a choice. So I chose to be happy.